Hey everybody, I'm now going to show you how to solve an equation when you have to distribute. So the reason I know I have to distribute is because I have parentheses there, as you can see. I don't have to do my boxing and circling or anything like that because I don't have more than one x term. I do have these parentheses. So let's distribute and then see what we have left. So first of all, distributing means I'm taking this 3 and I'm going to multiply it by both terms on the inside of those parentheses. Remember, you have to show me this middle step where you do 3 times 2x and then 3 times, careful, that's a -1, and then the equals -27. I can just kind of keep bringing that down until I'm ready to work with it. 3 times 2x gives me 6x. 3 times -1 is -3, and then my equals -27. I can bring that down. And again, if you like to put the line down to represent your equal sign, that's totally fine to do that. Now we're back to a two-step equation. Remember, the first step is always to go after the constant, and since it's a -3, we need to add 3. But remember, I have to do that to both sides, of course. So my -3 and +3 go away and turn in, really this is just 6x. And then equals -27 plus 3 gives me -24. And then my second step to any two-step equation is to divide by the coefficient. So my 6's divide out, and I just have x equals -4. So just like the last problem, now we have to check our answer. So the first step is to write the original equation, and I'll just do that down here. So check. The original equation is here. And now we're going to take and replace our x with -4. If you have parentheses in your original equation, they need to stay there until you're totally, almost completely done with the problem. And you'll see what I mean when I'm finished, or I'm getting finished with this one. So that set of parentheses right there that you had in your original problem, keep bringing them all the way down until your last step. So PEMDAS tells me to start inside the parentheses, but I have more than one thing to do. So I have to still follow PEMDAS in the parentheses, which tells me to multiply before I subtract. Everything else I'm just going to keep bringing it down. So 2 times -4 gives me a -8. Everything else I need to bring down, including that set of parentheses like I just mentioned. Inside the parentheses, I need to finish that up. So -8 minus 1 gives me a -9. And this is the part now where I can actually eliminate the parentheses when I multiply, but not before this step. Keep those parentheses all the way down. So 3 times -9 gives me a -27. If you drop those parentheses, that's going to look like 3 minus 9, and that's not what we're doing. We're multiplying. And so you do get your -27. So it checked out.